Good Friday morning, March 4th, 2022. Hope these records, baseball records, are broken. I've covered 20. I'm going to do my last 10. But to recap, what have I done so far? I hope someone, number 1 through 20. I hope someone hits 5 home runs in one game. 2, I hope someone has a 57-game hitting streak. 3, I hope someone has a career batting average of 367. 4, I hope someone in a season bats 441 with 500 plate appearances. 5, I hope someone hits 800 home runs career. 6, I hope someone reaches base 85 games in a row. 7, I hope someone goes 116 games without striking out. 8, I hope someone gets 10 hits in one game. 9, I hope someone gets 13 hits in a row over 3 games. 10, I hope someone gets 11 200-hit seasons in a row. 11, I hope someone wins 512 games. 12, I hope someone gets 4,257 hits. 13, I hope someone hits 61 wins, pitching wins in one season. 14, I hope someone has back-to-back no-hitters. 15, I hope someone has back-to-back perfect games. 16, I hope someone gets 111 shutouts. 17, I hope someone gets 263 hits in one season. 18, I hope someone gets 192 RBIs in one season. 19, I hope someone plays 2,633 games in a row. And 20, I hope someone hits 62 home runs in one season. Why am I mentioning all these numbers? Because those all would break records that are established right now, right? Many players have hit 4 homers in a game, but nobody's hit 5. Joe DiMaggio, 56-game hitting streak. Ty Cobb, 366 career batting average. Hugh Duffy, 440 batting in one season, 500 at-bats. Hank Aaron, 755 home runs. Ted Williams, 84 games in a row, reaching base. Joe Sewell, 115 games without striking out. Johnny Burnett, 9 hits in an 18-inning game. Johnny Kling, 12 hits in a row. Ichiro Suzuki, 10 200-hit seasons in a row. Cy Young, 511 wins. Pete Rose, 4,256 hits. Charlie Radburn, 60 wins in a season. Johnny Van Meer, back-to-back no-hitters. Many pitchers have pitched a perfect game, but no one's done a back-to-back. Walter Johnson, 110 career shutouts. Ichiro Suzuki, 262 hits in one season. Hack Wilson, 191 RBIs in one season. Cal Ripken, 2,632 consecutive games. And Roger Maris, 61 homers in one season. 21 on my list. Hope this record is broken. I hope someone goes an entire season without striking out. Impossible? Yes. Improbable? Yes. Will it ever happen? No. But guess who came the closest? Joe Sewell had 576 plate appearances and struck out 3 times. I hope that record gets broken. It won't, though. 22. Most runs scored in one season. Babe Ruth, 177 in 1921. Will that be broken? That could. That's doable. 23. Most career no-hitters. Nolan Ryan, 7. Can that be broken? Well, if a pitcher starts at age 20 and has dominant stuff and pitches a no-hitter every other year, maybe he can pitch 8 or 9 or 10 for his career. Will that be broken? Possible. 24. Rickey Henderson, 1,406 career stolen bases. Can that be broken? Well, a player would have to swipe 100 bases a year for 14 years in a row, or 14 out of his 20-year career. Can that be broken? Doubt it, but it's possible. If you get a speedster that just nobody can stop. Of course, he has to get on base, too. 25, Nolan Ryan, 5,714 career strikeouts. Can that be broken? If you struck out 200 batters 20 years in a row, that's 4,000 strikeouts. So you'd have to play about 25 years and average 200 strikeouts a year. That's very unlikely to happen. 26, Ted Williams, career on-base percentage, .482. 48% of the time he was on base. Almost half of the time in his career he was on base. Can that be broken? That's a tough one. 27, Hank Aaron, 6,856 total bases. You'd have to average 500 total bases for 20 years in order to get to 10,000, right? That's a tough one. Doubles. Tris Speaker has 792 career doubles. If you had 50 doubles a year for 20 years, that's 1,000. Can that be broken? Possible. 29. How about a team record? The 1916 Giants won 26 games in a row. Can a team break it and win 27 in a row? Maybe. That's possible. And the 30th record that I hope that is broken. Tallest player in the league ever in baseball history was John Roche, 6'11". Can you imagine standing at the plate, 6'11"? I hope one day there's a 7-footer that comes into the batting box, or a 7-footer on the mound pitching. Wouldn't that be something? All right, those are 30 baseball records that I hope will be broken. What's the one that I would really like to see broken the most? I like to see someone have a 20-year career and bat 300 every season. Hasn't been done. Gwynn, Cobb, Williams, Hansen all have come the closest to batting 300 every single year. I think Gwynn is the closest. Then second is Cobb. Gwynn batted 289 his first season, then went 19 in a row batting 300. Cobb batted 240 in his first season, and then he went 23 in a row batting over 300. That's the one record I want to see. Someone play 20 years, have enough at-bats to qualify, and bats 300 every season. That would be a record. Would be remarkable. Also, I'd like to see 5 home runs in one game. I really want to see that. What else? Can someone bat 441 break Hugh Duffy's record? Because Hugh Duffy was legitimate. 500 at-bats, batted 440. See, it wasn't just 200 at bats or 300. It was 500 at bats. 440. I like to see that one broken. I like to see the 62 home runs in one season legitimately. I like to see that. I'll tell you ones that won't be broken. I like to see actually, there's another one I like to see broken. Joe DiMaggio's 56 game hitting streak, but nobody's coming close. I mean, 44 is the closest. Pete Rose. How come nobody can bat 57 games in a row and get a hit? Why is that so hard? I'd like to see that one broken. 800 home runs for a career, that would be interesting. How about 10 hits in one game? That'd be an 18 to 20 inning game. I'll tell you that won't be broken. Okay, I was mentioning that. Cal Ripken's 2,632 games in a row, that won't be broken. Cy Young's 511 wins, that won't be broken. Some of these other ones are interesting. Actually, Joe Sewell, 3 strikeouts and 576 at bats. That won't be broken. That's a record. How about back-to-back perfect games? Hasn't been done in 150 years. A guy gets a perfect game, but then the second time he comes back, he can't do it again. Why? Too hard. That won't be broken. How about 4,256 hits by by Pete Rose? And Ty Cobb, 4,189 hits. Can that be broken? 20 years, 200 hits a season. That's only 4,000. Only 4,000. You'd have to play 25 years and average about 175 hits a year for 25 years. That won't be broken. 4,256. That's there to stay. What else? Career shutouts, 110 by Walter Johnson. Can that be broken? Doubt it. Pitchers are not even pitching 9 innings these days. So in the new era of, maybe in the old school, you get a dominant pitcher. But in the new school, that won't be broken. How about 7 no-hitters by Nolan Ryan? Can that be broken? Well, if you got a dominant pitcher that starts at age 20 and pitches a no-hitter in his first or second year, and then 2 years later, another, and then plays 20, 25 years, it's possible you can get someone to pitch 8 no-hitters. Koufax probably was the closest because he had 4 in 13 years. Nolan Ryan had 7 in 27 years. See, the longer Nolan Ryan pitched, he was able to get those extra 3 to beat Koufax. But if Koufax pitched 20 or 25, if Koufax pitched 27 years, how many no-hitters would he have? Uh, 792 career doubles. That can be broken. If someone averages 50 doubles a season. All right, what do you think? Records are made to be broken. Some in baseball will never be broken. And some may one day be broken. How about 5 home runs in one game? There are 2 players that have hit 5 home runs in one day. Do you know who? Stanton Musial played a doubleheader. It had 3 in the first game and 2 in the second. Or if it was 2 or 2 in the first and 3 in the second game, I don't know which one it was. And the other player, Nate Colbert of the San Diego Padres, had a day at the plate, or a day in the 1970s. He played a doubleheader. I believe he hit 2 in the first game and 3 in the second, and he ended up with 13 RBIs. How about this? You go to the ballpark, you play a doubleheader, and you finish the day with 5 home runs and 13 RBIs in one day. How about this? How about this record be broken? A ball player is a slugger. He plays a doubleheader. Hits 3 home runs in the first game. Then in the second game, he hits 3 more. That would be 6 in one day. I like to see that record broken. Anyway, I can dream and dream. All right, episode 402. I broke the 400 mark. And I'm going to keep going. My goal, 500 episodes. Can I do it? There's plenty to talk about in baseball. I may repeat myself here and there, but I'll always find new angles and new perspectives on the game of baseball. Whether it's accomplishments, stats, achievements, and records, or just players or personalities or whatever. So I broke this is episode 402. Thanks for your forbearance. We'll keep going. I'm out.